Hello and welcome to the Left Opinion, not the Iron Mexican. Disclaimer. On this topic, on this episode, sorry, we have
Ha
Indians.
ha ha.
We have in our topics list, we have narcissism, aliens, memes, ghosts, Tumblr, soda, and of course, Indians in poop-colored yellow. Oh wait, I'm joined by the co-host, himself, the Iron Mexican.
What up, Iron Muslim? Dude, do you poop? Do you poop yellow? First of all,
Um, it depends on what I've had, man. If I've
that's
had,
that's kind of
if I've,
concerning, Amit.
no, here's the thing. If I've had anything to eat, yeah, I will poop yellow. That's what I meant with that. Most
What?
of the time, well, most of the time we don't have anything to eat in the Middle East. So if I do have anything to eat, then it's yellow
But why yellow? Out of all things,
because of the scent.
you eat the sand.
Look, man, we don't
Well,
choose.
Amit,
Right?
when I said make yourself a sandwich, that's not what I meant, dude.
That was a good one. I give it. Well,
10 out of
go
10.
um talk us into this episode. Memes. There we go. Okay,
Oh,
that's
nice,
it.
nice.
All right. So,
Since I picked this topic, I guess I'll start it off, right?
mm-hmm.
Right? Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
So with memes,
yeah,
let me start off with the newest meme. Not really. By the time this comes out, it's already gonna be out the window, but it's still a good meme to analyze. The black hole meme. I find it so crazy how something as simple as that's 144p can become a meme. What a world we live in, don't you think?
yeah. I mean, but thing is, though, it's not so much about the image quality, but more so about the concept behind it.
I've been thinking a lot about memes recently, how they all have the same jokes, they all have the same punchline, but the only context is a picture of the meme, usually.
Yeah, that is very true.
Like the
But
last meme. Oh,
do you
what were you gonna say?
do you like the recent black hole memes?
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it.
I'm not a big fan, to be honest with you.
Oh, I'm not gaga for them, but if I see a good one, I'll breathe air out of my nose. You know?
Yeah, yeah. So far, I've not been even able to do that. They're just so shitty. Like I've seen this constant meme about the oh yeah. I
Hmm.
think the one that I've seen the most, especially in like the Arabs have been making it a lot. It's like comparing the black hole to assholes. It's so. But other than that, oh fuck, my voice cracked. But other than that, it's pretty safe for work. It's pretty, you know, not.
Yeah, it's an average meme that'll go. You know,
You know which meme I really like lately? That's
loss.
been gaining traction.
Oh, which one?
Duolingo, the Duolingo memes.
Oh, the Duolingo memes.
Yeah. Like how they portray Duolingo to be this, serial killer app. It's so good.
Some of them are pretty funny, but a lot of them I see seem really repetitive.
Yeah,
You know.
no, that's true. Yeah, I can see the repetitive point. But today, for example, I saw where someone edited the official Twitter account of Duolingo, and basically edited a tweet and made it out to be that Duolingo tweeted this: "Death is the only language I'm fluent in." So they do have a few good memes. I've seen pretty good too.
The whole point of memes is that it's all just an inside joke. It's just you, a picture, and whatever context the meme is portraying. Like, but a lot of memes are so restricted. Like loss is only loss in 4 panels. I haven't seen a loss meme that doesn't consist 4 panels. because you need those lines, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
the one line, then the two lines, and the two lines, and then the one line and the second line going down. And but that's all you need for Lost because that's the context. As long it could be as obscure as it can be, as long as it has those lines, you automatically know, or the four panels.
Yeah.
With the black hole meme, it's just I like I'm not trying to say it's so childish because as I said I chuckle at some of them, but it's so crazy how any if anything becomes popular, instant meme.
Yeah, I think it's the appealing part of memes is that the knowledge that only you and the people who are aware of the lore understand this meme. For example, Lost,
Yeah,
you
that's
see
really
it,
it.
you're like, "Oh, I understand this." And it breeds excitement and you like the meme. That's basically where but yeah, Lost is a very big meme, dude. It's really almost everyone who has been in one form or another connected to the meme culture knows about Lost. And whenever I see a meme, what comes to my mind, very quickly is Lost. This has got to be Lost. And I start looking
Uh-huh.
for the lines, the two lines up, two lines, and
What do you think meme culture is also bad? Do you think it touches topics that are too sensitive to be touched?
um, this is a hard question, man. When it comes to memes, I'm very encouraging of free speech, and I don't think that jokes should have a limit of what you can joke about, especially in comedy. But there,
Mhm.
well, you have to be a little bit wary of your audience, who you're speaking to. Like if you know that your audience will be, offended by a joke, and you'll be just an asshole for it, then no. But a little bit of edgy jokes are, I think, fine. But it has been. I think meme culture has been both very useful and harmful in some ways.
I think I always think about, and it goes for memes as well. Everyone has the freedom of speech, right? Everyone has that freedom, but should you use that freedom is the real question. Yes, you're allowed to say this, but should you? Probably
Yeah,
not. You know.
as I said, it depends. There are things that obviously you shouldn't meme about, like, um, for instance, that last Christchurch shooting.
Yeah, man. And then I saw on Facebook,
Yeah,
not like an hour later, I saw like Fortnite memes or whatever.
yeah, it's just poor in taste. I don't
It
like
is
those.
very poor in taste.
See, that's I think one of the harmful parts of meme culture. It makes people a little bit insensitive.
Because there's two sides. Let me play kind of a devil's advocate. There are people that extremely overreact with those harmful memes, and there's also the people that extremely love those harmful memes. So the people that overreact are usually the ones that I guess like Tumblr like people. They go, no, you shouldn't do that. If you, if this, if that, they just go extremely off on the person putting those harmful memes. And the people that love those memes are usually like, oh, relax, bro. It's just a joke. You shouldn't get too into it because it's just a joke. And at the end of the day, it's just a joke. You know, I
Yeah,
think those two sides are still pretty harmful. I think we shouldn't get extremely worked up on those memes because in the end, that's what those people find funny when people react to them.
yeah, that
And
is.
and uh and we should also not forget our sense of morality as well, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, had they not been fishing for reactions, meaning that someone posts an offensive meme, obviously what they are willing to fish from that offensive meme is your butthurt reaction.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I still think it has bred some insensitivity in people because
Do you, do
point
you think oh
start start perceiving everything as a joke. Nothing is even if it's morally unethical and so on.
do you think memes ruin people's social lives?
I think it definitely can. Yeah, a lot of people carry it out to in their real life interactions.
Yeah, yeah. I've witnessed a lot of people
Yeah,
referencing memes in person.
yeah, they do come off really awkward. And it can ruin some social interactions for sure.
Yeah, I've seen interactions where two guys are trying to become friends, and then I see a guy go, "Oh, have you seen this new meme? Have you seen this meme? Oh, have you seen this meme?" And I see it as,
Yep.
and it could be a meme I find funny, but I would still experience some sort of secondhand embarrassment just listening to that, even though it's
Yeah.
something I would find funny.
I mean, look, definitely a lot of people can connect through memes. I'm not saying
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
wrong,
Uh
but
huh.
that's your sole, say, tool of connection. Then I think that will really affect your social life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with that.
But yeah, I
It,
mean, it definitely helps some people open up to jokes sometimes. Makes some people's social interactions even better.
like how I see it is, I think if you bring up memes to a conversation, I don't think it should be the main topic. I think it should be a subtopic you would talk about just for laughs and giggles. But I don't think it should be the entire conversation. Just like how we're
Yeah,
doing right now. How
yeah.
ironic.
No, look, what we say doesn't apply to us. We are exempt.
No, I usually never bring up memes in public. If I do, it's usually I don't talk about it. I just show it. That's my experience with memes. I don't know if I like. I don't go. So I saw this meme, and the first panel said this, the second one did this, and the third. I don't explain it. I go, "Hey, I saw this meme. Check it out." And I just get my
Mm,
phone and I show them what I saw. And I guess that's just as far as I would go in showing a meme
yeah,
or
I
talking about a
yeah,
meme
I
in public.
definitely I can see what you're saying now because now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever, you know, in my social interactions in real life, I've barely ever shown anyone memes. I don't know. I find that in real life it's different. You have to have things to talk about, and memes don't suffice. Like you show them one meme, two meme, you laugh together and everything, and then there's a shortage of, you know, interaction there.
Whenever I see a lot of people use memes online in conversations when they have nothing to talk about. So I like say I say something, they don't know how to reply. They don't even send a message. They just send a picture, which is usually like a
Yeah.
doge or whatever. Like those classic pictures. And usually the conversation that stops there. And the last picture you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
in the
yeah.
conversation is a picture of a meme.
I have experienced it, and you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of before memes were this popular. It reminds me of when you would talk to someone on Facebook, and then at the end, you would say something and they would have no response and they'd send you a like.
Yeah, that's actually a really good comparison. Meme sending a meme
Yeah,
picture is
that is
equivalent
true.
to a like.
And
You
I don't
know,
know, how do you feel about it though?
interacting has at least where I live. I don't know about over there where you live, but over here, I think people interact very strangely. Like they have
Hmm.
nothing to say. Like there's been times where I talk to someone like, "Hey, blah blah blah," and they just give me like
Oh,
1 2 word responses. And we're like, okay, and then
yeah,
trying to make friends like in school or whatever. Which is but there's other times where I can talk to someone for like a
yeah,
straight hour.
yeah. It differs
Someone I
from one
never
person
met
to the
before.
other, really.
Those people who lack those social interactions, they excel when it comes to interacting online, I would say.
Oh, that's actually a whole different topic, now that I think about it. I know a lot of people who are 180 degrees different online than their actual personality in person. I've seen a lot of people like that. Like I know
Uh
some
huh.
very popular, extroverted social friends of mine who are extremely awkward and it feels very uncomfortable being around them online and their online presence. I don't know. I feel definitely make up a persona for themselves when they're online, and it's very different than what they are in real
I see
life.
that a lot. Like, I'm not going to reference the people or the groups, but there's certain, because there's, you know how there's like a million hell groups
Right.
in Facebook. I'm not going to list them because I don't really
Hmm.
like hell groups. But I've noticed sometimes the people in those hell groups, they're pretty, not, I guess, funny, or they socialize pretty well when they're typing. And then they put a meme video of themselves, and they have some sort of slow speech, I guess. I think I have slow speech, so it's not like I can not like I'm dissing them or anything. I feel like I have slow speech, that is. But
Yeah.
I think I'm more extroverted
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
in a way. Like, I've seen people post meme videos, right? And they can't even look at the camera because they're just really shy or whatever. They just look away, they look at the sky or at the wall
Hmm.
or down in their feet, I guess. And they just can't, even though they're in a room by themselves when they make
Yep.
those meme
Yeah.
videos, they
Yeah.
can't really interact. So it makes me wonder if they can't interact well when they're in a room by themselves. I wonder how they're like in a room full of people.
Oh, that's an interesting point. That's a very interesting point because, hmm, sometimes I think people have this fear of being in front of the camera, and I've experienced that a lot in the past. I consider myself very extroverted and I'm very social. I make a lot of friends. When I meet people, I can keep up a
Mm-hmm.
conversation with them and everything. I used to be very self-cautious when I'm in front of the camera, much self-cautious than when I'm talking, interacting with people in person. I don't know. It's. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
that fear of similar to the fear of public speaking. To be honest with you, maybe
Uh
people
huh.
did make that
Uh
association
huh.
because I used to do that too.
I think I spoke to you about this once, but I've noticed when I'm in public with people, I'm usually one of the funniest guys in the crowd. But when I'm in a group chat, I
Hmm.
feel like I'm the
Yeah,
least
yeah.
funniest person in that group chat because I
Mm.
don't think I'm meant to socialize like that,
People
honestly.
people are very wired differently to interact in different types and in different spaces. And yeah, I get what you're saying. Maybe even some things like sometimes I feel lazy to interact with people online, man. It's I don't know, like I don't. It feels very demotivating for me. I'm very rarely motivated to interact with people online.
Like, from all the online people I've met, I only speak to like three
Yep,
people
yeah,
privately that I
same.
actually keep up with. But like, as you say, while you're saying that people are wired differently, it made me realize, well, the same way how I think I'm one of the funniest people in crowds and I'm the least funniest person in a group chat, like in a voice call. Those people that excel in those voice calls are vice versa. They do really well there and are really bad socializing in person.
Yeah, that is true. I yeah, that is very true. I've met some people online who were very social and very interactive, very funny, very confident and everything. But then I meet them online, they are really awkward.
Yeah.
They barely make any eye contact. They shy away from speaking and everything. I'm like, dude, your personality online is fucking amazing. Just let loose. You know, this is not. It's not any different from this. You are very confident. You are very funny online. Why can't you just let loose and act that way in person too? But I
Mm-hmm.
think there's the difference between being online and versus in person is when you're online, you have this type of wall in front of you. The wall where you can hide your insecurities much better than you can in person. And you can,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you're meeting new people, you can basically create a whole new character for yourself. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
how did we digress this much
Well,
from
I
memes?
think it has to do with memes. Me personally, because I think because the reason we digress as far is because I was talking about social interactions. Do memes ruin your social interactions? But it makes me wonder what happened before memes, because there's always been people who can't socialize well. There's it's not like memes is what caused that. I don't have anything to back this up, but I think there's always been people who can't socialize
Yeah.
But I think with memes, just
Yeah,
more.
regardless of everything gear that we talked about. But
Everything's
yeah, we
thrown
like
out the window.
memes. We memes are cool.
One instance, I was talking to my friend. I'll mention his name, Gary. He's one person I'm not afraid to mention because he's been in camera in front with me many times in my other channels.
You're welcome,
One of my
Gary.
what? Yeah, you're welcome, Gary. One time me and Gary were playing a game called Deceit, and basically it's like Dead by Daylight. Do you know what Dead by Daylight is?
Yeah.
Well, this game Deceit is like Dead by Daylight, except you're able to talk to the other people.
Oh, so you have like a
Like
in-game voice chat.
yes, and one guy is a murderer, but no one knows.
Mhm.
So it's like a secret thing. And we met this guy, and we're like, "Hey, what's up? You're cool. Let's Discord together." And I talked to him, and he's just playing a character. He's like, "Hey guys, oh no, oh," and then we brought him. We were like, "Dude, how come you're acting like that?" He goes, "Oh, like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is just a character because I'm a wild guy. Ha 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 ha." And then his character was being an annoying guy. Like will be played. He goes, "Okay, killer, kill me, killer, kill me. I'm so random."
Yeah.
But I made it my goal to annoy him, to annoy a guy who's purposely annoying. And he was talking about backyard football, which is a children's game. He was talking about backyard football. Then he started talking about other football games. And I kept bringing up, "Oh, backyard football? No, this other football game. Oh, backyard football? No." And then he would bring up like shooting games. "Oh, I know that shooting game. You mean backyard football?" "No, not backyard football." So every topic he would bring up, I would just say, "You know what? That sounds like backyard football to me." To the point where he just broke character. He's like, "Yo, okay, you're really pissing me off. You're really pissing me off, Vincent." And I made him break character. And Gary goes, "Vincent, online people don't know when you're joking around." And I go, "Well, this guy's joking around with me, you know?"
Yeah. I mean, I see what you're saying. A lot of people online, like, I remember this. So do you know in Gary's mod, either game Gary's mod. What did it?
Yeah, I have it. It just because I thought you were gonna say something that had to do with Gary.
Yeah, I find it.
So did you know that Gary's mod? What about Gary's mod? What mod does he have? Okay, yeah, Gary's mod. Prop hunt in the terrorist game, I think, right?
The fuck, not prop hunt. There was this game mode where one of the people are innocent and one of them is the killer.
Like a terrorist or something, right? Oh no, that's the one where a guy has a knife, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Everyone.
Yeah, I know that game.
One person has no. Everyone has guns. Yeah, but
yeah, and one guy's like invisible or something,
and
right?
there's an innocent.
Uh-huh.
No one knows who the killer is. So, you and the killer's objective is killing everyone other than him, obviously, without the innocent people knowing. So on that game, there was this guy that was all the time saying, "Dude, I'm just a troll, man. Like, yeah, I love trolling people online, everything." And towards the end of that game, he was fucking yelling at me. He was going off on me. "Dude, you're an asshole. Fuck you, man." So yeah.
Yeah, that's really it. I've encountered times like that where a lot people portray themselves as edgy people who never get offended by anything, but 100% of the times, Amit, those people are the most sensitive guys you will ever meet.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, that is true. Thank you to those 2 OGs out there who are still listening to this. You're welcome for the quality content, and
yeah, not the quality, the equality content.
Yeah, well, see, we Mexicans and Arabs can get along. So we're the equality.
We have the same accent.
Yeah.
They're not gonna tell which is which.
Yeah, I mean, for all you know, he might be the Mexican one, and I might be the Arab one. So
no one knows.
No one.
A Mexican named Amit. Right.
Yeah, that's not that doesn't give it away at all.
Uh-huh.
But thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on the next episode, and we will have to replace today's topic, memes, with something new. And you will find out next episode as well.
Ooh. All right.
Ooh. All right.